Now then, please give me 20 seconds for a very important message from our sponsors that may just save your life. Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death globally for both men and women. Incredibly, 90% of these cases are preventable, including heart attacks, strokes, dementia and aneurysms. Tomorrow Cardiovascular Wellness offers advanced specialist screening and testing to protect and optimize people's health and prevent these illnesses from happening. Find out more at tomorrowwellness.com. You're a former player. Tell me, have you ever been worried about your heart? And would you ever get yourself tested, and would you recommend it to anyone?
Yes, absolutely. When I was playing football, it wasn't really a thing to be looked at, thought about in regards to health outside of training. You were with a coach to go, right, we're doing fitness drills, but outside of that, it wasn't really a thing.
The question really is, have you ever thought about having your heart checked?
Yes, I mean, I'm very meticulous about getting my regular checkups. I'm actually in the fitness business. I own a gym. And so it's very important checking with the doctors, make sure cholesterol levels, your heart rate and everything. So yeah, very, very important.
Obviously, it's come to more light over recent years. Obviously, there's quite a few things that have happened in football, as in players dropping down, Christian Eriksen being the most recent one that we know about that has put it more at the forefront.
Have you ever thought about your heart and whether or not you get it checked?
Yeah, it's one of those things that you kind of take for granted, really. And I do have a heart murmur myself, so yeah, it is important to make sure you look after yourself and your well-being.
Have you ever thought about having your own heart checked out?
To be very honest, I have not, but that is something that I feel like should be encouraged more, especially with people who are growing up in their 30s or in their 40s or sometimes even in their 20s, because I feel like heart conditions can exist for anyone at any stage of life. So getting it checked up, getting it monitored, it's really important.
The more information you have, the better you can protect yourself, equip yourself. So absolutely, yeah.
You know, having an acquired disability, you do listen to your body a bit more, because we all live busy lives. We're all rushing around from one thing to another, and it's one thing we don't take. You know, we don't stop and look back and just listen to our body and do the right things. But yeah, your heart is very, very important, obviously.
I think a lot of footballers, they're super fit when they play, but when they finish playing, they probably get into bad habits, don't they?
Yes, I mean, absolutely. I mean, there is evidence that gets plastered over social media about ex-players recently putting on weight, and then you see these charity games like Soccer Aid, for example, and everyone has their own opinions about weight gain or heart disease, anything like that. The thing is, I say to people, is you don't know what they've had to do during their football career, because they might have struggled with that in the time that they were playing.
Being a therapist, I work with a lot of different people from different backgrounds, and sometimes it really hurts my heart that they don't take their health seriously, whether that be their physical health or their mental health, and it's really important to raise awareness around it.
Get yourself checked. Even if it's something you feel tired, more tired than you usually do, or you feel a little more lethargic as normal, or you can't focus, there could be something at play. Get yourself checked.
Good advice. And it's not just former players and former athletes like yourself. When people see incidents like Eriksen collapsing on the pitch, I think it brings it home to the fans as well. And we never used to hear about it before, but we hear matches are stopped sometimes because somebody in the crowd has gone down with a heart problem.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely seen that more and more over the last, I would say, 3 years. We never used to hear about it because it would have happened in the crowd, but we wouldn't have been told about it. I think there is now a real focus from not just the wellness centres talking about things like this, but also the clubs and the TV companies that are willing to let people know what's happening, because it is then at the forefront of people's minds to go, if it's happening to him, it could happen to me.
I'll certainly be checking the website out and getting the once over. I do like to try and look after my body, try and eat the right things, but yeah, it's important to do so 100% I'll be checking them out.
Get yourself checked. because you just don't know. You might feel like you are healthy and full of life. You just don't know. Just get checked. It's worth it.
Find out more at tomorrowwellness.com.
Absolutely, I will be giving them a ring tomorrow on the basis that they can check me over, because I am nearly 40, so a check-up is needed.